Il Makiage Foundation review coming right up. I have purchased the newer Il Makiage Foundation. I believe it's called After Party. And I also have Woke Up Like This, the original Il Makiage Foundation that has been going viral again. I have to say, I have to admit, their marketing is on point. I was influenced yet again to see if this could be my one true love for foundation. The very first time I tried Il Makiage was years ago, and I did their foolproof shade match quiz, and the shades that I got were not my shades. So I'm hoping this time was better. We'll see. The only thing, I don't really know what the difference is between the newer foundation versus the original Woke Up Like This. That's why we're gonna do 1-to-1. Why not, right? Why not?
So do they still sell both of them?
Yes, still sell both of them. The original one, I think it has over like either 50,000 or 500,000 reviews, and it's almost 5 stars. Oh, I was wrong. 775,015 reviews.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Is this one of the most reviewed foundations in the entire world or of all time?
Probably.
Wow. Okay. And then the new one, the After Party, 59,132 reviews. So I was partially correct. Both have 50 diverse shades, medium to full buildable coverage, supposed to minimize your pores, blur and fine lines. It is supposed to leave your skin smooth and flawless with a natural matte finish. That is the new one, the After Party. So let's see. I believe that's all the same. Natural matte finish. Okay. Medium to high coverage. Blur your fine lines. Okay, so I'm not understanding what the difference is. Let's find out. I got 2 shades for this foundation. Packaging, very different. Woke Up Like This has that frosted glass. This one is a squeezy bottle. Very easy to travel with. Feels cheaper, looks cheaper. This one feels more expensive and looks more expensive. Not that it matters, but it's the same price, just letting you know. And I also got Rose and Ben her new foundation brushes, 2 of them. So that way it's gonna be similar application or the same application. I'm excited for the brushes as well because I love her brushes. One of my favorite blush brushes is her C41. This is C42 foundation brush. Beautiful. Let's go with 1 pump of Woke Up Like This Il Makiage Foundation. And this foundation it's very light, very airy in texture. And this is shade 010. Whew. Ooh, I forgot. It does have a scent. It's not scented, but it smells, has a fume scent. And from what I remember, just start working it into your face, into your skin. Love it already. It's a smaller version of the blush brush. It has a little bit more density. Just start working this in. And I'm like tapping this into my skin instead of buffing it. I find that you get the best coverage, you get the best results. And I didn't prep my face in terms of primer. I just want the foundation to do its thing. Okay, I would say this is a good light medium coverage. So I'm gonna take the rest of this and kind of work in areas where I want a little bit more even color correction. So I'm just doing a little bit more right here. Like that. There we go. And then whatever's left, I'm gonna work this into the brush. Cover that redness. Wow, I can already see the dry right here. And I'm far from the mirror. I can see already. No, it's accentuating my fine lines. It's looking dry. Okay, that was good application. I didn't let it sit on my skin for too long. These types of products that are long wearing, I advise to apply them pretty much right away, unless you're trying to see if it's going to oxidize or color match. But this color match was pretty good. I would say it's leaning a tad too light, but it's okay. It's not perfect.
I thought it'd be a bit more coverage than that.
More coverage?
Yeah.
So let's take After Party Il Makiage Foundation and 1 pump. Looks like you get a little bit more than it Woke Up Like This. Because when you spread it out, it's very thick in comparison to Woke Up Like This. It feels a little more creamy, balmy. And that's also not really my shade. Wow, okay, I don't know how much of this product I want. I might need another half a pump for the other side. All right, going with the new one, C42 on this side. We're gonna start doing the same thing. Nope, not my shade. this foundation, After Party. It's thicker in texture. It's creamier. Woke Up Like This is a little more liquid in texture.
Looks like it's got better coverage too.
Oh yeah, completely different colors. Is this a neutral or a pink undertone? This is a neutral undertone.
Yeah, it's not neutral.
Not neutral. I'm gonna have to really buff this down into my neck. Blends really nice. I'm not really letting it sit in my skin for too long. Gotta bring on my ears. I still have so much product left over. Oh, that looks bad. That looks really bad. Okay, I'm not gonna use the rest of this. I'm gonna wipe it off and I'm gonna take a little bit more of Woke Up Like This foundation and build up the coverage just to even it out a little bit. Woke Up Like This, number 10, is definitely a lot more cool toned with pink undertones. It's just a little too light for my skin tone right now. So looking at foundation to foundation, Woke Up Like This versus After Party. After Party, from the texture, it's a little easier to work with even though it's thicker in formula, but the way it spreads and the way it looks on the skin, it just looks a little better. Yes, it's a little heavier, but Woke Up Like This, it just wants to stick to certain areas and it just doesn't want to like mesh or blend in with my skin. It's just sitting there and making it look more textured than it really is. But both, I would say, very even finishes, smooth matte, pretty even. It's just the colors are off. I will say, I think the forehead looks pretty good. It's not attaching to any dry spots, especially in the middle. So that's good. I'm gonna quickly do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Tower 28 cream blush in shade Magic Hour with Rare Beauty blush brush. A little bit of Jones Road bronzer. Powder formula with her bronzer brush. This is just to set the cream formulas, just to add a little bit of warmth back to my face. You guys, a little extra on this side, please. A little powder blush by Clinique, the Cheek Pops, in shade number 6. You still get that nice glow from within from the cream formulas, but then with the powder formulas, it just sets everything in place and it gives more of an airbrushed finish. And then for lipstick, I did the MAC, the new Powder Kiss Velvet Blur Slim Stick in shade Peppery Pink. I think it's a beautiful color, but the formula is what's incredible about this. It's so smooth and velvety, like the name says, and it wears really well. It doesn't dry out your lips, kind of leaves a little stain behind. Love it. So we were looking up close at my face, comparing foundation to foundation. Woke Up Like This. Andre said it looks like sand on my skin in terms of coverage and the way it's sitting on my skin. It doesn't look dry, but it looks patchy. It gets filling in some areas more than other areas. So the products, they applied good enough, like my contour, my bronzer, my cream blush, and then my powder blush, they applied okay. But on the new foundation side, the After Party, everything applied a lot more seamless and more airbrushed. The finish is very smooth, very even. It didn't separate the foundation underneath. It works really well with the new foundation formula versus Woke Up Like This. Yes.
Big improvement.
Big improvement, yes. I don't know if they're gonna keep this foundation and maybe slowly take the old one away. We're not sure because they're the exact same price at $45 US. They're pretty much the exact same thing. Same coverage, maybe even more coverage with the new one, After Party. Same shades. I have a lot of questions. We're gonna leave right here and we're gonna do check-ins throughout the day. I'm not gonna set the foundation. I'm not going to spray the foundation. We're just going to see how it wears and what it looks like. Skin looks pretty good. Can't really look at you guys because it's so sunny. Let's take you outside. Look at the texture. The Woke Up Like This still looks pretty broken. It's not really vibing with my skin. After Party looks okay, but they're both starting to feel a little slippy and a little shiny. This is 3 hours after. Wow, the texture. Look at the way it's like wearing off. It's so uneven. Oh my goodness, that does look like sand. Look at that. Gone, and then look at that foundation. This side's so much better. It's coming off right here, but It doesn't look as bad. We have come to the conclusion for Il Makiage Foundation review. Woke Up Like This versus After Party Foundation. So both full coverage, medium to full, buildable, high coverage. The biggest difference, I would say, formula, application, and coverage. So After Party, the texture is very thick, very creamy, very full coverage right away, like instant full coverage, and a little bit goes a long way. It blends a little easier, but you do have to work with it pretty fast to get the best flawless finish. Versus Woke Up Like This, it's a little more liquidy, it's more watery, not as much coverage whatsoever. Even with my first impression years ago, I think it was back in like 2020, the coverage I expected to be really instantaneous. Bam, you get a little bit and you have full coverage. No, you have to apply quite a bit. And I thought it was gonna be like a little bit goes a long way, but no, you have to apply a little bit more than you think to get that full medium coverage or even medium to full coverage. So overall, they both look pretty similar in terms of wear, but I will say After Party looks much better. It's wearing better. It's a little more even. The cheeks still look airbrushed. It's definitely oily on the forehead. The T-zone, like around the pores, around the nose, the jaw, everything is wearing down. And I am finding that the foundation is slipping and sliding a lot on both sides. But the After Party foundation side, it looks better overall. Woke Up Like This, longevity, it's not there. The way it's breaking down is really unflattering. I am feeling both foundations. They're not tacky, but my skin is feeling oily and a little bit congested. So not a fan of the way they're feeling on both sides. Don't like that. After Party, it was a better foundation overall than Woke Up Like This. So After Party, if you're looking for a really full coverage, thicker foundation, but still looks good on your skin, you might enjoy it. Woke Up Like This, I still don't enjoy it to this day. It just does not vibe with my skin whatsoever. I've tried it with primers. It doesn't vibe with primers. Tried it with different moisturizers and it still doesn't work with different moisturizers on my skin type. I'm gonna keep playing with the foundation, the After Party foundation by Il Makiage, and mix it with different bases, or even just put a neutralizer in there to give it more even of a neutral cool tone. But yeah, just in my humble opinion, I do think they're pretty overhyped. So let me give some good recommendations. If you're looking for a soft matte, medium to full coverage, for a full all day wear with a matte finish, I would say Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Really great coverage, a little bit goes a long way. It's a phenomenal foundation if you're looking for something like that. I would say Lancome All Day Wear Foundation. That one is beautiful. It is flawless. A little bit goes a long way. Very easy to work with. It looks like your skin, but you have that beautiful coverage all day long. The next one, Huda Beauty, the full filter or the flawless filter foundation. I believe the new formula, it's oil-free. So it is going to help if you do have more of an oilier skin. That way your T-zone is not going to be as oily as the day goes on. And it has a really beautiful coverage and a really nice finish. And then if you want something a little more hydrating, I do recommend the House Labs, the new, is it Tritech or the Tech Foundation. It definitely has a more natural, soft finish. A little bit of luminosity, but it's definitely more natural than glowy or radiant. From the drugstore, I will recommend the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. That one is just stunning. It's a pretty great price point. And then if you're looking for something with great coverage, but a little bit more mattifying than a fresh, like a natural finish, Maybelline Fit and Poreless. That one is really beautiful. You do look very matte with that foundation, so I would personally recommend more of like a hydrating, glowy primer or radiant primer, illuminating primer if you're on the drier side. But that one is beautiful. It's under $10 and it's a great foundation, honestly. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for watching, spending time with me and these recommendations. If you've been eyeing Il Makiage and you just don't know if it's the right fit for you, hopefully these other options will be a better fit, or just kind of, if you've tried these other foundations, maybe you would want to try Il Makiage. But with that being said, thank you for watching, spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next one.